Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Boldly, Truthfully Sequoia, and I'm going to give it another review on how to get away with murder. So we all know what today is. Today is Thursday, May 14, 2020, and unfortunately today is the day that we will say goodbye to Annalise Keating. Today is the day that we will see How to Get Away with Murder for the very last time. Tonight is the series finale of How to Get Away with Murder. The show's ending after its 6th season. Love the show. Very disappointed that it's ending. It's been so many twists and turns. Very educational, very triggering, very emotional. Just a great show. Great actors on top of their game. Great acting, great storylines. Really miss it. And very, very sad that it's ending. Just like Empire and Supernatural. Of course, we didn't really get to see the last couple episodes of those series finales because, of course, Corona happened, but at least we get to see, you know, the final steps of this series. Very happy about that, but sad that it's ending. And let me just say, I love Viola. Love Viola Davis. I love the fact that she is rocking her afro, her natural hair for the past like 4 or 5 episodes now. It's been great. And that beautiful chocolate, soft, silky, smooth skin. Just amazing. And I actually love how this episode started out. I'm going to be reviewing last week's episode where in the beginning she's getting ready to go to court to present her case. And she takes a look at herself in the mirror and she's like, should I wear my natural hair or should I wear a wig? Because Annalise Keating is known for wigs. She's been wearing wigs the whole entire series, right? So she's like, should I be myself or should I wear a wig? Be a sophisticated, you know, law-abiding citizen with a wig or looking like a criminal with natural hair. And then she goes, you know what, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down as me, the real me. And I just love that. And that actually took me back to the very first episode where she went home after doing a case and teaching the class, and she just took off her wig, took off that wig, and took a wipey and just wiped all her makeup off in one swoop. Her eyelashes, her eyebrows, everything. It's like, yeah, be you. I just love it. I love that natural look. I love the fact she is so bold. She woke up with no makeup on. That was pretty amazing. I can't even remember that was in the script or not, or Viola suggested that herself, but I love it. So going back to that episode, we get into the episode and Laurel is back. Laurel comes to town to testify against Annalise Keating because, of course, the feds gave her also a deal that if she testified, she would be off scot-free. No jail time at all. So she comes in and the prosecutor tries to downplay Tegan because Tegan helps Laurel escape, saying it's a conflict of interest. That Tegan's representing Annalise. And Tegan's like, no, I have no problem, you know, representing Annalise at all. Annalise is like, you know what, I'll represent myself. Which, of course, she can. I mean, we all know this is all a whole bunch of bullshit anyway. I mean, they have her, you know, murdering Sam, the DA that Asher killed, the DA that Bonnie killed. I mean, let's face it, Bonnie loves to suffocate people. She smothered her boyfriend, she smothered Rebecca. But of course, Annalise is accused of killing Rebecca as well. And she can represent herself just fine. You know, Annalise Keating's badass. She's like, you know what, Tegan, step down, you're fired, and I'm going to represent myself. Of course, Tegan doesn't like that. She's completely pissed off that Annalise would do something like that. But Annalise is more than capable of it. And then I guess they try to get in touch with Hannah, Sam's sister, because we all know now that Frank is the ancestral child of Sam and Hannah, you know, having sex, you know, pretty gross. But she gets a hold of Hannah and she threatens Hannah to, you know, to help her out or the truth is going to come out. So she really needs Hannah's help. And Hannah has the audacity to ask for $100 million. Like, where the hell is she supposed to get $100 million? But Annalise agrees to it. Tegan, of course, thinks, you know, she's insane. But she agrees to that. And then, of course, Frank goes and speaks to Laurel and tries to get Laurel to come over to their side, you know, goes to her hotel room. And Laurel's like, I love my son. I'm sorry, my son comes first. If I'm ever going to choose anyone, it's going to be my son. She has to be there for her son. So that's what she tells Frank. And, of course, Michaela, Connor, and Oliver earlier see Michaela at the courthouse after she gets on the stand. Michaela's all up in her face, saying, how dare you come back here, blah, blah, blah. Of course, Michaela's a hypocrite. We all know that. I've wanted Michaela dies in season 3. I kid you not. She's just such a hypocrite. It's like, take responsibility and accountability for what you did instead of blaming everything on Annalise. I get that people are in shock when, someone's dead. That shit happens too, but take responsibility. Don't blame it all on Annalise when you're a grown adult. So she starts yelling at her, saying how dare you, completely dismisses her son, which is completely inappropriate. And then when Laurel finally decides to speak the truth on the stand, because Annalise goes to see her with Frank and really tries to convince her, even though she tells Annalise, no, take responsibility for what you did, even though they all are accountable for everything they've done, what happened with Sam especially. And she leaves, she changes her mind at the last minute. And she goes and she's like, I lied. And of course, Michaela gets pissed because before that, Michaela and Connor both lied about what happened to Sam, that Annalise set everything up, especially Michaela. This bitch, Michaela, made me so mad. She was up there saying, yeah, Wes and Annalise were sleeping together. They're having an affair. That's why she killed her husband, because Annalise asked him to. And Annalise looked at this bitch like, I know you're not lying on me. I'm like, this lying ass bitch, I get you made a deal, but do you really have to go that far to make her look that bad? It's like, she never killed anyone. But you want her to spend the rest of her life in prison. And possibly even get the death penalty for something that you did inadvertently, and lied about the fact that she's someone who pushed Sam over the railing, because she did. Not on purpose, but it's like you still did it. So after that, Laura gets up, telling the truth, because of course Annalise wasn't able to break Michaela. She broke Connor a little bit, but not really Michaela. So after all of that came out, Michaela had the audacity to go to Laurel's hotel room and call her a bitch. How dare you do this? And was like, oh, screw Christopher. It's like her to say screw a baby. It's a baby. It's innocent, And then she's such a critical bitch, talking to Laurel like, how could you do this? And we should get away with what we did because we deserve to do it. And then, of course, it came out that she betrayed Connor, her best friend. She's like, I'm not going to prison because I don't deserve to go to prison. And that's the deal that she made, even though Connor kept his word and stuck to the deal he made with Michaela and just got, Oliver, his husband, got him to be completely free and clear. This bitch, I'm not going to prison. And it really is that arrogant that thinks she doesn't deserve to do any prison time, but Annalise does, even though she really didn't kill anyone. I mean, after the fact. She covered up a murder, maybe abuse of corpse, but she didn't even have to do that. It's like, I just can't stand Michaela at this point in time. That was just too much for me. But anyway, so after all of that happens, Michaela, walks out, Connor, mad and everything. But Nate is talking to Xavier's father, Xavier Castillo, Laurel's brother, their father, and trying to get him to testify. While all this is going on, trying to get him to testify against the governor. Even though Nate killed his son, he's trying to make it look like the governor had his son killed, that she's someone who killed Xavier, not that he's the one who's not a snake, just to hurt him, to give him so much pain that he's willing to testify against the governors to get justice for his pops. Is Nate still going to testify against Annalise? I don't know. Wasn't like him these past 3 episodes, but that, when I saw he did that, I'm like, okay, that's really steps it up a notch. Hopefully he doesn't. And at the very end, Bonnie, this dumbass bitch, she tells Frank about Hannah and Sam being his parents. And, of course, she's dead. Supposedly she kills herself, gunshots to the head, but who knows who really killed her. Bonnie's like, oh, it could have been Frank. I'm like, why did you do that? She was like the only one who could get Annalise off. And tonight's a big finale, the series finale. So, they're like, who killed Annalise? I'm praying to God she's not really dead. I think it should be a 2-hour episode, but of course it's probably only going to be the hour. And I don't know, I'm thinking either she gets off and someone kills her, or I'm thinking she's going to get convicted and then she's going to fake her own death. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm so stoked about it. I'm hoping that she's getting convicted and she fakes her own death, because for Annalise to die after everything she's done, she's not the best person, not the nicest person. Yeah, she, like, you know, she committed crimes, but she never actually committed a murder. And for them to be out there and just lie on her, I mean, why not Michaela or Connor tell the truth? This is what happened. Take responsibility. It was an accident. Because the person who actually killed Sam is dead, supposedly, because we all saw Wes at her funeral. So, but if they all think that he's dead, why not just put it on him? Because that's actually what happened. That's actually the truth, you know? So, I don't know what's going to happen if she's really dead. I'm just going to be pissed off. Because after everything, she doesn't deserve it. She got a bad rap, and especially that she had nothing to do with Rebecca's murder with the DA. That was Asher. Yes, she helped cover it up, but she had nothing to do with Asher. She wasn't there. She didn't even know about Bonnie's boyfriend, you know, and I just think that's a really bad rap. Maybe she deserves some time, but all of them deserve the pay. If she deserves the pay, that's what I'm thinking. And for her to be dead and see her in the casket, oh, who killed Annalise, and really get away with murdering her, I'm like, oh my god, if this woman's really dead, I'm going to be so disappointed. Like I said, it's been a great show. Love the chemistry between her and Tegan. Love all the actors, but very, very sad to see it go. Well, anyway, that's my take on the last episode, and I guess I will see you guys probably in a couple of days reviewing the series finale. And thanks so much for watching. See you soon. Bye.